I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like a CompuBox Academy crowd, and they are vocal here tonight. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, 6 foot tall, with a reach of... Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs, fighting out of New York, New York. He is one of the most talented fighters in this division. Let's see what he's got for us in this one. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, introducing Daniel, the Miracle Man Jacobs. Fighting out of the blue corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
This is the fight of pride. This is two warriors that want to get in there and beat the hell out of each other. This is that fight.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And we're underway in round 1. It's all offense all the time. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good job stopping that uppercut. Can't find a home for that jab. Can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You just see the nerves on the fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Perfect counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's all about Jacobs in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Breathe. Just get your breath back. He's not in your lead. Come on, switch on. Not sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. But we don't care, Go out there, you win this next round for me, kid.
For a one shot at a time, set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready
to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than...
But you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back. Here we go again.
Check, keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Breathe when you're stepping around.
Don't forget the jab. and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on it.
Here we go for round 2. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. He blocks the uppercut. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Just missed with that hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
I'm happy. The jab's working.
That can win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Switch back on. Focus.
And there's the bell to start round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. A lot of effort being exerted here. That punch landed. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
I need to see that again.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Breathe.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking, just stay.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence.
Keep smart. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful.
In your pace and win the round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Here we go to the fourth round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game.
And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I've got to see that again.
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
And down goes the Miracle Man. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know what's...
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Robinson in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody up.
Get back behind your jab.
On to the fifth we go. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Missing with the hook. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What about Jacobs in that last round? Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter. And the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job
back in.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is. Oh, no, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good defense there to stop that hook. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
The fight's not over yet. You got to get out there and win this round, kid. You ready?
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is.
Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't...
You're way better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together.
He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll sit around.
Here comes round 7. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills.
And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
That's lights out right there.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument.